The Pennsylvania Republican Senate primary is right now the hottest political race in America. The Ingraham angle is doing its part to make sure the nearly 26% of voters who say they're still undecided, less than a week before the election, get the chance to see the candidates for themselves. Now, last night in our Retaking America series, we profiled Kathy Barnett, and boy, is the GOP oppo on her flowing. Then there's Dr. Oz. We have our issues with him, but he has an open invitation to come on this show as well. But tonight, we turn to Dave McCormick, who also finds himself near the top of the heap in Pennsylvania. Dave, great to see you tonight. Why are so many voters 6 days out? I know there's already mail-in ballots coming in and there's early voting, but why so many still undecided?
Well, listen, thank you for having me, Laura. I'm traveling across the state, meeting every day, and Pennsylvanians are so focused on this. They're angry. They feel like their country's slipping away, and they're zeroed in on the candidates. And I think that's a great thing. And they're looking for someone who can go fight for them in Washington. And they look at me as someone who's battle-tested, served in the military, grew up in Pennsylvania, created jobs. And I feel momentum on the ground when I do these meetings. And I think you're going to see over the next few days that undecided electorate is really going to begin to zero in on who they believe can lead the fight in Washington. And I believe that'll be me.
Yeah, the Senate has now agreed to lift Trump's tariffs on China. We have a $400 billion deficit with China on trade this year. That's what it's looking like it's going to be. Dave, what about the tariffs? Will you vote? Would you support lifting the tariffs on these Chinese goods when they have reneged on their promise to buy $200 billion worth of our agriculture?
No, I would not support lifting the tariffs, and I would be a leader of a strategy and a posture with China that would even go beyond what President Trump did. And as someone who is spent 9 years of his life fighting communist ideology, negotiated at the highest levels of our government against China, and then did business around the world, no one has the experience I have to go toe-to-toe with China. And that's why you have a bunch of strong voices on China like Mike Pompeo, like Ted Cruz, like Bob Lighthizer, who spearheaded President Trump's policies endorsing my campaign. We need someone in the Senate who really has the experience to go toe-to-toe with China, and I have that.
Well, the criticism of you, Dave, has been that you're in the pocket of China. I know President Trump came hard at you in that rally with Oz last week. And you say to that? Because I know you like Trump, so what gives?
Yeah. Listen, I'm a big supporter of President Trump. You know, I've spent my life serving our great country in the military at the highest levels of government. And even President Trump knows that he asked me to be his deputy defense secretary. So I think my credentials as someone who's strong on China are beyond dispute. And I've done business around the world like President Trump had done in Russia and in China. And that experience is going to make me a much stronger senator. And I know better than anyone that we need to have a strategy that goes toe-to-toe with China. The economic risk and the national security risk are significant. And we need to have a posture that really brings American leadership to the world and changes our relationship with China. And I can be a leader on that.
Dave, why do you think Barnett's surging? I mean, you and Oz are the two big dogs for the longest time. Then suddenly this woman, no one knows much about, just suddenly is like in the top three. What's going on?
Well, listen, she's getting her day in the sun. But I think what voters are asking themselves, and this race is so important, Laura, you know this better than anybody, but they're trying to find a candidate that, A, has their values, B, can win the general election. This race could not be more important, and then can go to Washington and fight for an America First agenda. And so those are the tests that every candidate has to go through. That's what we're being scrutinized on. And Kathy's, I've gotten to know her on the campaign trail. She's got a great life story. But she's been tested. Even in the last 2 years, she ran for Congress and lost by 20 points. We can't take a risk on this seat. We have to win this seat.
Yeah,
and we have to go head-to-head with John Fetterman, right? The stakes are so high.
Yeah, Republicans they cannot lose this. You just can't take a risk. Now, Dave, just breaking moments ago, Biden's Interior Department, they just announced they are canceling planned oil and gas lease sales in the Gulf of Mexico and Alaska's Cook Inlet. Very briefly, your response to that. Just broke.
Well, it's more of the war on energy. It's been a disaster for our country, a disaster for Pennsylvania. It's killed us economically. It's sacrificed our national security, and it's hurt the environment. And it is beyond dispute that the Biden policies have failed. We have to have energy dominance. We can lead the world in energy. It's great for Pennsylvania. It's great for our country. And as the senator from Pennsylvania, this would be my #1 agenda item, because this is the key to unlocking the potential in Pennsylvania, which is really remarkable.
Yeah, the steel industry in Pennsylvania, all those workers, they need someone who's going to fight for them. Dave, we're going to be watching this very closely. We really appreciate your joining us. Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.